Hi, Dr. Alex here, and welcome to a hopefully very short video about something I threatened to do. It wasn't the next video I really intended to make, but I just had a small amount of time on my hands, and I decided to go with this one because it won't take very long, whether or not it succeeds. If it doesn't succeed, I'll brick another laptop. Basically, I'm doing the previously very shortly mentioned risky thing I was going to do with, in fact, one of the L530s I've got. Obviously, laptops I don't care very much about, hence why I'm going to take this risk. Both the L530s are doing their designated tasks, one being the sacrificial Windows PC, in fact, that's the one I'm about to experiment on. The other one being the media server. Both of them are suffering from an inability to charge the batteries they've come with. Obviously, they've been shipped with some batteries that are non-Lenovo batteries, and because of the battery blacklist that the ThinkPads often come with, they're not charging their batteries, basically. So I thought, what the hell, I'm going to risk it. I've done this a million times before with ThinkPads I know it will work with, but I'm now going to try the ThinkPad keyboard mod, which may seem an odd thing to do since I don't care about the keyboard right now, but part of the keyboard mod, the Hamish Coleman keyboard mod, is also a battery whitelist, which allows the ThinkPads to use any old battery. Now, while Hamish Coleman's keyboard and battery whitelist mod patch is fantastic, it only is available for certain ThinkPads, the T430s obviously, the T530s, W530s, but not the L530. So I'm going to take a chance. I've knocked up the T530's patch, which I've used before actually, because I've got a T530 where I've got a 7-row keyboard in it and can charge with any battery, or can charge any battery. But now I'm going to try it with the L530. It's not the right patch, but the right patch is not available. It does not exist as far as I can see. So I'm just going to try it, and if it doesn't work, well, I'll have another dead laptop. So I've already got the thing set up on a USB stick. I can never remember by heart how to do this. I always go back to Sebi's random tech video on how to install the 7-row keyboard, because it has the instructions on how to make the patches every time. And as I say, I can never remember how to do it. I already have it installed on my main daily driver laptop, the T430, so I didn't have to do any downloading stuff, but I just had to follow the instructions that he read out, so I could turn the USB stick that I have plugged into the L530 right now into the bootable USB drive from which the patch will now install. Or not. Let's find out. So let's turn on the L530. Mostly I'm comes to the shop because I have to interrupt the startup and now pick a temporary boot device. Just in time. Obviously I want the USB stick. There's something else on this. This is it. This is the battery thing. It's saying, Lenovo won't let you boot up with these batteries, can't charge them, blah, blah, blah. You can read it on the screen better than I can read it now. So yeah, I have to, at the moment, I've had to press escape to go past this every time. If this works, I won't. If it doesn't work, I won't, because I will have bricked the laptop. Let's find out. Okay, so patches for a T530, which this is definitely not. This is an L530. Let's find out if I kill it. And it did not work because it didn't recognize, or it knows, that it's not the right one for this BIOS. Darn it. So I wonder if the machine will still boot up or not. Just I'll do it. Okay, so let's just reboot it manually and see what happens. Okay. Well, it's not bricked the laptop, it just wouldn't install the update. So I'm going to pause the video for a second while I try something else. I'll be back in a second, but at least the laptop has not been bricked. Okay, obviously the T530 patch didn't work. There is on there a W530 patch, which I've now put on the USB stick. This seems just as unlikely to work as the last one, but let's give it a go. My hand will come in shot again. Okay. Once again, the USB. Battery. God damn you. No, I don't think it'll work, but it's set up for the W530 now. Here we go. Nope, it's not going to take it. So I guess you can't upgrade the keyboard or the battery whitelist on the L530. Darn it. Still, you can't have a success every time, I guess. Assuming there's no way of getting this to work, I hope you enjoyed this rather fruitless video this time, but at least I didn't brick the laptops. And until the next video, whatever that may be, to all my watchers, subscribers, and viewers, I hope you will join me for the next video. And until then, take care.
Masters, mistresses, the Doctor requires materials in order to maintain the TARDIS and ensure continued functionality. He similarly requires carbon-based comestibles to sustain his own biological functions and existence. Master would never say this, but he requires aid beyond that supplied by this unit in order to acquire these. To aid the Doctor in his various tasks and creations, this can be most effectively achieved via Patreon or Substack subscriptions, or through donations directly to PayPal. Or if you desire physical goods in return for your contributions, written accounts of my travels with the Doctor are also available on Amazon. Links are in the description below. Thank you, masters, mistresses.